Beat Making Basics.
What's going on YouTube? It's your man Ever J Music, owner of Beat Making Basics, and we're back again with another video. In this video, what we're going to be doing is finishing the EDM series, Making a Beat in 10 minutes. This is the EDM edition, and I've already put together a beat. We've already arranged it into a basic song format. The last thing we got to do is mix it, and so that's what we're going to be doing in this video. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, and then also hit the bell notification so you know when we're going to post. We'll be doing dope videos like this a lot, okay? So we try to post at least once a day or several times a week, so make sure you subscribe, y'all. Like and comment on the video too, just to let me know if you like it or not, vice versa, all that type of stuff, man. But without further ado, let's get into this mix, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and drop the timer. We're gonna go ahead and get that started, and from here we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna cover some basic mixing tips, basic things that I would do to, you know, to mix this beat. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and open up the mixing window. All right, I'm gonna bring this down here, and what I would usually do is focus on one major part of the section of the song, which would be, of course, right here. So I'm gonna drag this little guy here and create a loop on a major part of the song, okay? And the next thing I would do is I would like mute out everything else, or you can just solo everything. We're gonna work on just the drum. So what the first thing I'm gonna work on is the kick drum. So let me just go ahead. We'll get that going. And for me personally, I try not to over process anything, you know what I mean? I keep it simple. I usually try to really work with the original nuances and everything of the sound, and just lightly edit it. So that's what I'm going to be doing on this one. This is the kick drum. I'll go ahead and we'll start with EQ. To be honest, when I do EQ a kick drum, I really don't do too much to it. I might just do like cut a little lows out at the very beginning, like, you know, something like that. Okay, and I also could come over here and I could dip some of that. So you listen to it before and after. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do as far as the EQ on that. I feel like the drum is already punchy enough and already, you know, bassy enough, so I'm not going to, you know, add a smack attack on this particular one. But for here, we'll go ahead and bring in that clap sound. Now you can actually hear that the clap on this, or the snare, is very low. So what I'll do is, first of all, I'm going to cut out some of the low end on that. This is the technique called subtractive EQing. We're just gonna take out some of this low end, and then I'll throw on that smack attack, because this one does need it, you know what I mean? So go to waves. If you get waves bundle, gold bundle, well, actually no, you had to get smack attack by itself. It didn't come with the waves gold bundle, but anyway, get smack attack. It's pretty dope. I'm gonna go over here to, let's go gated. Let's see how that sounds. All right, that's with it. Then we'll go without. See how you can definitely hear it now. So that's what that's for. Then we're gonna go ahead and bring in some of these other instruments, like this open hi-hat. That one I'm pretty much going to leave it alone. I'm just going to cut out some of the low end right there. bring in a hi-hat. We'll also probably go ahead and take the pan it to the left here, just a little bit. Same thing, we're gonna take out a little bit of that low. All right, and I want to go ahead and also bring in a little bit of reverb. And what I'm going to do that, I'm actually going to use bus it. So you'll go to the sends on that, create a new bus, an open one. So we got 5. All right. And we are going to put a reverb on there. So I like to use this Valhalla reverb. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit, and then we'll just turn up the reverb just a little bit in the mix on the send. So let's listen to it. All right, cool. So we got a little reverb on the hi-hat. We got a little, you know, all the drums are pretty much EQ'd. Let's go ahead and start bringing in some of the instruments now, okay? I'm going to work with this little bass, kind of bass sound. All right, cool. So we got that. One thing that I could do here is it sounds a lot real flat. There's something called R bass, or actually you could even come over here and do this, the MV2, but we'll do this R bass. Usually you would want to do the stereo version, but for some reason I don't have it enabled in my plugins. But this was cool. We can just do the dual mono. I'm gonna have to fix that after this video. I don't know why it's, but anyway, we'll make it work like this. But this R bass will bring in a little more lows into the mix. Let's just check it out. Pretty dope, right? So we got that. We'll bring him down just a little bit. This is before, this is after. No bass with bass. So there we go on that. And then we're gonna bring in this little poly sound. Let's see how she sounds. Let's take this one. This sound has a lot of lows in it, so we're gonna take some of those lows out so we can hear all the other sounds as well. We'll also bring her down some, maybe pan her to the left or right. All right. Then we're gonna bring in this other synth sound. Let's hear how she sounds. Same difference. We're gonna go ahead and take out some of those lows. Just kind of try to find a sweet spot with the different instruments, you know what I mean? That's basically what we're doing here. Let's also go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and move it over here because we had this other little poly sound right here. I don't know why I had that one muted out. I'm gonna take it back over here. We'll put the poly sound, other poly sound in here with it. And we're just gonna take out the lows. Simple mixings. We're pretty much at the end of the 10 minutes, and as you can see here, we have a pretty good mix overall. There's a couple other things I want to do though before we end the video. Let me just work on this little wobble real quick. Another thing you want to do is, I already did it, but you put this isotope plug-in on here. You just put the maximizer. You'll basically go in here to the ceiling and bring that to like negative 0.1, and in the threshold, bring it all the way up. Turn on true peak limiting, IRC 3, and then go down to clipping. That's all I did right there. And what that does is make sure nothing comes above that negative 0.1 threshold. The 10 minutes is about up, man, but I want to go ahead and finish this out here. What we're gonna do is I gotta listen to the rest of the track. We got some other things like these drops that are coming in, and then this like endless riser. So I'm gonna come in the beginning of this, and we'll mix the endless riser in. Okay, so now we're gonna go with these little drops. Let's just listen to those. Now, because it's a drop, what I could do is I can move this little boom sound to the beginning over here, and then that would make a little more of a drastic effect. So let's listen to that. I did have it coming in like right here, dropping right here where this little downer effect was. I'm gonna change that out. And honestly, low key, this should have that riser in it too. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that riser in there too. I was kind of iffy if I wanted to put the riser in the little drop or the little drop part too, but yep, it needs to go in there. The mix is pretty much done, y'all. But to be honest with you, like a 10-minute vibe is really just to kind of get the basics down. It's really not meant to just be an all-in mix. Like, this is just like a kind of a little fun tutorial. In real life, you would want to take a little bit more than 10 minutes to mix your tracks. Okay, I want to put that out there. You want to put a little more effort in this 10 minutes because it does. Sometimes it takes that. You know what I mean? So like this one is too loud. All right, and to be honest with you, it has a little bit too much of the lows taken out of that poly sound. There we go. So let's listen to it from the beginning to end and see what we could do. It's pretty much done, like I said, but I'll save it by pushing Command S, and then we'll go from there. Let's see here how it sounds. Okay, so just listen to it. You can hear there's some more stuff we really got to do. So I will apologize to y'all. I mean, it is more than 10 minutes that we got going on this beat. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. But, you got to get the basic picture of this, man. So get that out of here. Basically, I highlighted it and held down Option and M to mute it. Cut it by pushing Command T. Yeah, feel me. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fade out the track, man, with the kick and the bass, and that would pretty much be it. There's other little tricks we could do, but because it's a 10-minute video, it's really not enough time. So anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all watching, man. If you like this video, man, make sure you do leave a comment and hit the like button, and I will see you in the next video.